She's into the semifinals, Mary Jo. She's the oldest woman to do so since 1997, and she did exactly what you said she needed to do. Rinse, wash, repeat of the other day.
I mean, she keeps giving these youngsters lessons out there. She is still the one to beat on these grass courts. She's got the experience, and Ostapenko, I think, felt it right away, Patrick. She felt it from the return of serve because Venus was going big on her serve, and then when she served Ostapenko, she saw the pressure coming at her from the return. So she's getting hit from both angles, and it was a learning experience for the French Open champion, for sure.
Well, I think, as you said, Mary Jo, I think the fact that Venus knew coming out of the gates that she could intimidate her opponent, and I think she was able to do that. And I think it came down to two shots in this match, the serve and the return of serve, and that's what Venus did so well. From the ground, from the baseline, they were relatively even. But when you look at the numbers overall, Ostapenko really struggled on her second serve points, won just 38% of those. Venus was able to win almost 50% of her second serve points and had higher numbers as well on the first serve percentage. It came down to those two shots.
We always know what Venus needs to do, and she does, of course, as well. But we have seen her in Grand Slam events not be able to put it together match after match, Mary Jo, as she's done here so far.
That's what's been impressive, is she's playing complete matches from start to finish. She got broken the one time where she made a couple unforced errors, but all in all, she's playing very well, very consistently. And when you go inside the point to look at the way she's serving, that's impressed me the most, because she's going out aggressively. And when she starts the point with the mentality that she's going to go big and she can hit her spots, then that sets her up to play great points. So Ostapenko was guessing half the time. She didn't know where these serves were going, but she's going hard flat up the center. She's got the one out wide where she pronates, and then she's got great disguise to go up the tee with the slice. I love the fact that she's going at the body. Most women don't use the serve enough, but Venus has learned that against the bigger hitters that are standing pretty close to the baseline, going right at them, they don't have anywhere to go, and they have no angles. So the serve, Patrick, has been very good the last few matches.
Well, she did that against Osaka, remember, the other day as well, served a lot to the body, but this was the other factor that was key, attacking the second serve, and she's not afraid at all to come forward, and that sort of pressure got to Ostapenko. She, as you said, Mary Jo, is just not used to handling that type of intensity coming her way, that type of aggression. And Venus, of course, with that great wingspan. And you look at this, you look at the return hit points. I mean, talk about being aggressive. Venus prepares so early, so that helps her. And look at those second serve points. I mean, she's up to 6 feet inside the baseline. That's sending a message, but it's also sending a louder message when you can do what she can do on the return of serve.
Yeah, before the match, Pam Shriver so diplomatically said, Venus needs to step in and hit that powder puff of a second serve.
The second serve is Ostapenko's weakest part of her game, and Venus was able to expose it, but she is just so intimidating when she has that mindset of full attack, and that's what she did on both the serve and the return.